Good morning, everybody. Thank y'all for joining me again. Hey, I haven't said this, I don't think yet, but could you guys like, share, subscribe, share it with other people if you think this would be beneficial to them, if you like what you're hearing, and maybe that would help my channel grow a little bit because there's just an intimate few of us that's visiting together, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But I'm just saying, you know, I'd like to grow the channel eventually if we could, and have more and more people in our community. So, good morning. Welcome to my bedroom here in North Georgia, and the weather today is a little bit overcast. I'm loving it. I love overcast days, especially when I get to stay home on an overcast day. That's like awesome. I hope that all of you are healthy and feeling enlightened today, maybe a little stronger, that energy field a little thicker, full of positivity, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Also, I wanted to kind of ask if you guys wouldn't mind adding a prayer request or a meditation request, if you guys meditate or pray. I am actually went through a divorce a few years ago, and even after my divorce, my ex-husband and I lived together because we get along really good. And he moved out a couple years ago when I was getting into a relationship, and that guy moved in, and it was going to be this big happy family. I was going to get to stay in my house and all this kind of stuff, but that didn't end up working out, which I will eventually talk about that. But that was really, really tough, really hard, learned a lot about my worthiness and stuff like that. But I'd like for you guys to help me pray. Honestly, I want what's best for me. Have you ever been in a position to where you're like, oh, I really, really want this to happen. I really, really do. But then you're like, I wonder if that's what's best for me. I really want to do what's best for my whole future. I don't know where my future is going to put me, or exactly where I'm going to be, who I'm going to be with, anything like that. And I want to do what's best for I don't want to manifest something that's not good for me. So basically, I want to manifest, if I'm supposed to sell my house because it's up for sale right now, then that to happen, if that's what's best for me. But if not, that whatever needs to happen, whatever blocks need to fall for me to end up keeping the house, regardless of what that means. I'm in school full time, so that puts another element of hardness on there too. So anyway, just if you just think about it, be like, hey, universe, send Christy the answer that she needs, and everything like that. So all right, guys, thank y'all for that. I appreciate it. All right, so let's do our normal Reiki principles. The Reiki principles help to clear our energy fields, which I'm going to talk about today. That's what I'm actually doing the video on today. But this is a good way to just get us started in that good energy, and something that you should just kind of have on your phone home screen, and when you click on it, you're like, oh, and just go through the principles and then repeat them throughout the day just to keep your spirit right. Okay, so Reiki principles. Just for today, I will not worry or stress. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will work honestly and be honest with all people. Just for today, I will be grateful. I will be so grateful, because we know this is the key to manifestation. Just for today, I will be kind to other people. I'll be kind to others. Others, I guess, could mean your pet too. So be kind to everybody and everything that you come in contact with. Just kind to your plants, kind to the tree, plant a tree, whatever. But just be kind, okay? Just be nice. Okay, so it doesn't feel good to speak those affirmations, though it feels good. Positive words, What is that, Dr. Mohodo or whatever? Mojito? I don't remember. Mojito. Oh, a mojito. It's only 11 o'clock. Can I get away with it? No. But anyways, no. Dr. Mohodo or whatever his name was that did the water experiment. Oh, it's so interesting. Look, I'm going to try to find it and put it in the link below, or in the box below. It's so awesome, because water is not a person. Water is cells, and water is, not doesn't have a heart, doesn't have an immune system, that kind of thing. But it does. You're able to change everything in the universe with the words you speak. Positive words change things for the better. Negative words kills. Negativity is death. Okay, so basically, when you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're going, oh God, you look like, oh my God, I look like crap, or, God, what's wrong with my whatever. You're speaking that stuff into existence. You are it's like the law of attraction, but, hyped up. Whatever we say, we actually speak into being. So when we tell our kids, you are the laziest thing I've ever seen, or whatever, and I may or may not have ever told my kids that before, but, when we say that, we're actually manifesting that they become that. But when we say, oh my gosh, you are so conscientious, the way you wash your own clothes, my kids don't. But the way you wash your own clothes, the way you always clean up after yourself, the way you never collect glasses in your room and plates and stuff, and the way you always clean up, and it's just amazing. Okay, so you're basically, ooh, there's an orb. Did y'all see it? You're basically calling that into their life. Okay, God, you're such a good student. I can't believe you study so good. You're speaking, speak life into the people around you. Speak life into your water. I mean, there's a girl on YouTube, I can't think of her name, but she talks about manifesting, how to manifest things. And she was talking about a water manifestation where you take is it a piece of paper maybe? Or you just speak basically positive things into your water, and then you drink the water, how to manifest things. I know it sounds funny and kooky, but come on, guys, we're all in this spiritual journey together. We're all trying to figure stuff out. Anyway, I believe in it, and I need to remember to do it every day. Look, speaking of, do I need to sell my house or not? I'm gonna win the lottery. Whatever. Y'all see my Pineapple Willie's cup I just got? Y'all like it? I just got it in Panama City Beach last weekend. But yeah, my niece, thanks Amber, she bought it for me. But anyway, okay, so back to what we're doing here today. Today we're going to get to the bottom of realizing what negative habits and thought processes can do to injure and harm our energy field, especially those people that are empathic. A lot of people that watch YouTubes and stuff like that are empaths. We feel other people's pain before they even tell us. Do we not attract these people into our lives? I mean, do we happen to choose the seat at the bar next to somebody that is that wants to, you're just there because you just want to get away for a minute, get away from the kids for a minute, maybe read a book, just sitting there, just trying to relax, and then boom, there they are. Or maybe you chose to sit by them, I don't know. And they're telling you their life story, and 2 hours later, you're going oh dear God, please let this place blow up. No, I'm kidding. You're not thinking that, but you're you just feel, I got to get out of here. But no, seriously, empaths, we are just magnets for people that have issues. So anyways, and we all have issues. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people that really want to dump them, our energy field, just the positivity in us just attracts that. Opposites attract. Okay, so be careful when you're dating. All right, so we're going to get to the bottom of that today. Our energy field, I kind of attributed it to being like a wallet. Our energy field's like a wallet. Like you're out shopping and you're in a crowded mall, you're at a festival, you're at Mardi Gras in February. I went. It was so awesome. I wish I could put pictures, but I don't know how to do it. But anyway, so yeah, you're out, what are you doing? You're protecting your wallet. You're making sure it's way down deep. Is it still there? Make sure nobody took it. You're, making sure your purse is, you're in a crossbody bag type thing and everything's protected. You don't want anybody to steal your wallet. You don't want anybody to steal your energy field. Your energy field is it's your wallet that you carry around with you 24/7. So we got to protect this. These are some things, I'm going to just mention a few things today, and I'm going to do a part 2 of this as well. A few things that can jeopardize or injure our energy field, which is our precious, precious asset given to us by Spirit, and we are the embodiment of our spirit. And we want to emanate good, positive vibes, but we also need to know how to kind of protect it and put a bubble around us sometimes so that we don't absorb all that negativity. All right, a few things that weaken our energy field and make us more susceptible is addiction. We all know, we've been taught addictions are bad. We know that anything can become an addiction if it's done too much. It's all about using, anything in excess can become an addiction. Obvious things are alcohol. Alcohol is a depressant, guys, okay? I'm sorry, alcohol is great, and a drink every now and then just to kind of chill pill or whatever, that's fine. But when you're like all day long going well, is 12 o'clock too soon? I mean, especially when we're on quarantine, we're all thinking we're home. We're already home. That used to be the time when we did have a drink because we were home from work. But now it's like we're home all day and we're like, I'm at work, but I'm at home. I'm at work, but I'm at home. And we struggle within ourselves. We're like, ah. But anyway, alcohol can become an addiction. And it can kill you, obviously, if you're doing it in excess. It can cause liver damage because our livers are amazingly formed to fight toxins in our body, and including water that's full of toxins, and alcohol, and medications, over the counter, even vitamins, some vitamins that are not made with whole foods and stuff like that. Okay, so addictions can definitely I believe that we can get to a place when we give into addictions. Now that can be also like a sexual addiction, porn addiction, things like that. Anything, food can become an addiction. If you find yourself sitting in a parking lot at Walmart, you're like eating, tons of donuts that you just bought. I mean, there may be an emotional problem, something that you need to deal with, something like that. But we can be, our spirit will strive and tell us what's right and tell us what to do and tell us what we should do. But we can find it where all of a sudden we're not listening to our spirit anymore. And guess what? Our spirit says, you know what? I'm just going to sit back here on this shelf and I'm not going to help you right now because you're not listening to me anyway. And you're going to have like a tower moment in your life, like something major happen that puts you flat on your face before you say, Spirit, help me. And the Spirit's like, I've always been here. You weren't listening. So addictions can get in the way of our spiritual outsides. Also, I believe the Bible says if we have faith the size of a grain of mustard seed. Have you ever seen a mustard seed? It's really teeny, weeny, weeny. And it's tiny. It says we can move mountains with faith as big as a mustard seed. So we do not tap into our power. We have unknown power. Okay, so y'all know the movie Harry Potter. He was stuck under the stairs for years. I mean, that horrible family with that little hellion boy, they kept Harry Potter locked under the stairs, and he did not know that he had power to just, boom, anything he wanted. It was right at his fingertips. Guys, that movie meant so much more than just a fictional movie about the powers that he didn't know he had, or some, school, something like that. But I forgot to turn on airplane mode. But anyway, so we have power. We're Harry Potter, guys. We're in school with Harry Potter right now. That's what we're doing. We're learning how to tap into our spiritual power. Okay, so let me see. I just named all the stuff, which, let's see. Hang on, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to turn off my because I'm getting text messages left and right. Okay, so also negative thoughts and negative people. Oh my goodness, this one's hard because you can actually work with negative people. You can live with negative people. Your kids may even be negative. Okay, so anyway, this can be very, very hard, and it can be challenging. And have you ever seen in the pictures the gurus? Look, I have a blanket. I'm actually cold. I'm like, I'm freezing. But I had those pictures of the gurus, and they're sitting there, and they're doing like their little fingers like this, and they look so happy, and they're so peaceful, and you're just like, God, number one, I don't have time to sit like that. Number two, I've never looked that peaceful. I mean, they just look so happy. Doesn't it make you want to be like that? I want to be like that. It is within our grasp. Especially now that we're home, we see that we may actually have 5 minutes where we can meditate and like sit there and just let it go. Let all the, BS, all the bullshit go. Okay, so basically I want to stop the video today. I'm going to finish the video. I have 3 more points at least. I may add to it tonight of what I want to talk about, things that can affect our energy field. But I will go ahead and tell you that the reason we do anything is what I wrote. I typed this. I'm reading off my notes. Is to excite our serotonin and oxytocin levels. That's why falling in love anew and afresh is so wonderful, and that's why some people cheat because they lose interest. They get bored with their old relationship, and they're like, it's just humdrum. We're getting up, we're brushing our teeth, we're getting breakfast, we're going to work, we're coming home, we're having dinner, we're watching the news, we're watching football, we're going to bed. You just get into a vicious cycle. You got to keep life exciting. You got to keep it challenging. I'm telling you, this spirituality or the spiritual realm that we're trying to tap into, there's nothing like the excitement that you can experience if you're going into your spiritual realms. So We can find unimaginable pleasure within ourselves, and this is the journey that we're all on together. So I hope you guys will stick with me and join me tomorrow for part 2 of this wonderful journey we have. Namaste, peace to all of you, and good health. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till it says 15:15. And